Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to CMU Alumni Reunion. Kindly allow me to express my gratitude towards each and every one of you present here for sparing some time to be with all of us this evening. We thank you for taking some time out of your busy schedule to come over to this event. But, I believe that today's experiences which you will take home will be worth the time you all have spared. Today's event is organized to celebrate and refresh old relationships. I hope this occasion will be able to gather our alma mater, go down the memory lane and look forward to new interactions with new hopes. I believe this reunion is a perfect platform for us to meet our old friends and revive the contacts. Let us reminisce about some of the old photos of CMU in order to take us back to those good old days again during our university days. Memories are a part of our life, and one of the best memories is from our CMU days, which can be considered to be the best phase of our lives. Let us now take a trip down memory lane and share with you some significant changes that have taken place since you left CMU more than 40 years ago. In this photo of the 1970s, a student was enjoying the new campus landscape. Since this photo was taken, the pond and surrounding land has now become the site of the Fabiano Botanical Garden with a fountain in the pond and pavilion. Warner Hall is one of the most iconic buildings on CMU's historic campus. It features a grand tower with chiming bells. It was built on the fire-destroyed ruins of Old Mainz, CMU's first building. Warner originally opened in 1928 as an academic building, but it is now home to admissions and administration including the president. Graun Hall is the oldest existing building on the campus of CMU. The building was remodeled in 1964 and had been used temporarily as a general classroom building before conversion into the new home for the School of Business Administration. In 1986, the university announced plans for an applied business studies complex, the second major renovation of Graun Hall. The renovation work of New Park Library began in 1999 and continued through the end of 2001. With the newly renovated building opening to CMU students and faculty in January 2002. The previous Park Library had been built in the present location in the late 1960s. The new building offered 180,000 square feet of space, which was an improvement over the previous building and its 65,000 square feet. The number of programs offered at CMU had grown, and so had the university's student enrollment. A larger library was needed to support the rapidly growing institution. The Preston Court apartment buildings were the first permanent housing units specifically designed with married students. Due to the lack of residence hall space on campus and the growing undergraduate population, the apartments were converted for use by single undergraduates. The move was designed to be temporary, because the new high-rise towers dormitory complex was due to be completed within a few years and the construction of a new married housing complex northwest of campus was underway. In 1972, basketball courts were added to the area adjacent to the apartments. The apartments saw a combination of married and unmarried students over the course of the 1970s and 1980s. In 1995, the university announced the construction of a new music building, which would be constructed on a large plot of land that included the Preston Court apartments. Students were forced out and the apartments were razed to make way for the new project. Washington Court apartment located east of Washington and south of the main campus. The apartment contained 91 bedroom apartments and 72 bedroom apartments. By the early 2000s, Washington Court continued to serve the campus community. Married students and families, visiting faculty, and international students were some of the most common occupants. In 2006, the university announced plans to demolish part of Washington Court in preparation for construction of the Education and Human Services building and an adjacent parking lot. In summer 2014, the other part of Washington Court was demolished in preparation for construction of CMU's new Biosciences building. Now, let us take a look at some of the historic photos of CMU during the 70s.